Hey guys, Default here. Today I'm going to do an honest review of Space Jam: A New Legacy. Just letting you guys know that this is not a sequel to the original one. Obviously, it doesn't show number two or anything like that. This is a full-on reboot for LeBron James. Yes, he produced the whole movie. He wanted the movie because we all know LeBron's backstory, or at least you should be, because he idolizes Michael Jordan, and obviously you could tell because he has the number 23 in almost every jersey that he has, basically. But, anyways, let's get straight into the whole review of that. Um, so I'm gonna set in stone what's the rating, the actual rating, and this is coming from a genuine Space Jam fan from the original one, and I'm gonna say at least a 7 out of 10. The reason why I give it a 7 out of 10 is because I'm gonna give you guys the bad parts of why this movie was that rating. LeBron dragged it down. Honestly, LeBron dragged it down. Not because of his acting, it was some like a quarter of it, but it was mostly just because the whole movie was so revolved around him. It was just like yes, I know it's about his family and stuff like that, but it just like it felt like he was being bragged upon so much, and it was just shut up, all right? We get it. He's won so many games and he's been so different in so many different teams. Like he's been to Cleveland, he's been to the Lakers, he's been to Miami Heat, he's been whatever the case may be. But it's so stupid. It had nothing to do with his family. It had nothing to do with his son. It had nothing to do with his wife. He had nothing to do with his other son. He had nothing to do with about his daughter. Nothing. None of those characters didn't even matter. It was just him. It was about him. Yes, I know the original one had more screen time with Michael Jordan, but the thing is that the whole movie didn't have nothing to say about his career. They didn't say like, "Oh, Michael Jordan's the go, Michael Jordan's the go, Michael Jordan's the go." They didn't say that the whole movie. They didn't, and that's what dragged it down. And I'm gonna be 100% honest. I'm not being biased because LeBron James, I guess he's honestly the best NBA player right now or recently. So I don't know a whole lot about him, but I'm not going to be biased enough to say that, I don't care about him. But to me, I feel like Michael Jordan is the GOAT, or at least the best NBA player by far, because I've seen his uh, I've seen his games on YouTube, and I've seen clips, and obviously I keep up to date with his stats or his old stats, and Michael Jordan honestly got me into at least basketball. So I for sure familiar with Michael Jordan. Not a whole lot, but just I'm familiar with it. So, anyways, LeBron dragged it down. Just gonna be 100% honest with you. Everybody's gonna be like, "Ooh, well, you're a Michael Jordan fan, so it's gonna be a whole different thing." No, it's just the fact because he honestly brought it down. I get it. He produced the movie, but it just kind of drags it down. And not only that, he tried to make it so similar to the original one, especially in the intro part of the whole movie. It was so stupid, and I don't know, it just didn't feel right, and it shouldn't have been in that movie in the first place, but it is, but whatever. It worked though, because it's the reboot, but I don't know. So that's my honest opinion of why the whole movie was bad. Yes, the acting was I mean, it was more like a kids movie. I remember this. I was watching this with open mind. I was going to be so biased about this because of the original Space Jam. I remember. I'm sorry. Remember, guys. This is coming from a person that's watched Space Jam almost my whole life. I mean, it did come out in 1996, and I was born in 1998. But the first movie I've ever watched, at least by from Looney Tunes and everything in general, was Space Jam. I had owned the VHS movie. I've owned at least one of the McDonald's toys. I've had Bugs Bunny Space Jam plushie probably once or twice. So this is coming from a real Space Jam fan and a genuine one at the most, not coming from anybody's comments or anything like that. This is just flat out coming from a straight up real fan from Space Jam. So, what I'm going to give a rating for the original one is at least a 9 out of 10, because it's the original one. It's set in stone. Leave it alone. The new one, visually good. The story was a little weak, but it's because it's a children's movie. I'll let it pass. But LeBron, shut up. Shut shut up. I don't want to hear it. We get it. I'm gonna watch the movie again though, because it was still cool. Visually, it was really cool because all the references of the old one and all the references of the HBO Max universe or the Warner Brothers universe, whatever. Visually, the whole movie was good. Story was a little weak. LeBron, you're terrible at acting. I'm just gonna say it right now. Other than that, it was an okay movie. It was good or okay, but I don't see why everybody was fighting over it. But yeah, come on. Anyways, hope you guys enjoy this. Leave a like and subscribe, and please let me down in the comments down below how you guys think about the movie. And please, no hate comments, no blah blah blah. I'm just giving you guys my honest opinion about the whole movie, and yeah. So, see you.